Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in the Frantico oil series, and today we're actually going to be trying to make some money. So, as you guys can see right here, we have $46,354. The issue with that is that we won't actually be able to buy that much oil with that, and I don't think we actually have enough diesel in the tanks right now to actually sail from here to the oil rig, and then from the oil rig up to the refinery. Yeah, we don't actually have enough diesel for that. So what I'm thinking we do today is we either do some missions, or as suggested by one of you guys in the comments, we should actually maybe do some fishing and get things sold. But I don't actually have anywhere to sell the fish over here. We'd have to sail from here over to Terminal Komodo to sell the fish? At least I think so, anyway. Yes, maybe. Anyway, with that being said, we won't be using this ship today because we just can't do it. So let's just go ahead and close this off and leave it for now. One thing that I might do, though, is actually head up the hill and get out our truck, get some diesel from up the hill, and I guess we'll put that in our tanks as well. That makes sense. Okay, so we're in our truck. I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of diesel. We're actually going to drop this down to $60,000. So we're going to spend $15,000 on diesel itself. Once we've done that, I might actually... Oh, you know what? I was going to say, we might be able to just use that and go out and buy oil, but that's not really how this works. Not at all, actually. I was also thinking, maybe it's actually better for us to actually buy some diesel from here and actually sell it somewhere nearby. That might be a better idea. I'm not sure, though. Okay, so we're spending our money, as you guys can see, and that's all good. What I wanted to check really quickly was, one, where the AI was. So, obviously, there are enemy AI in this game. And two, where we would actually be able to sell our diesel. So, we could actually go buy it from here, sail down, and actually sell it to here, because they sell diesel. No, they'll buy our diesel. The other thing was, I wanted to figure out where the airport island was, and that is actually right here, because you should be able to sell jet fuel here. But on the map right now, you can't actually see how much it sells for, and I don't know off the top of my head how much it naturally sells for. I think there's somewhere up here you can sell it to, but I could be wrong. What's this? What is this? We can sell oil there for 1, and we can buy oil for 2. Interesting. Oh, and we can buy jet fuel for 4. Huh. Alright, I think we spent enough money now. Let's just go ahead and stop this. There we go. And shove it back in there. Alright, turn off the pumps. Let's go ahead and get back inside. Turn on our engine. Close the door. And drive back down. Okay, so I'm going to return this to the workbench. That is fine. So, we have a few issues. And one of the issues is, obviously, this is all set prices. So, if I sailed all the way up to the Arctic now to get oil, and then tried to sail all the way back down, that wouldn't make any sense, because everything is a set price, whereas before, it used to be different, didn't it? But I'm not sure why it's changed now. If anyone knows when that update was, let me know. It was quite a while ago, because I remember. But, yes. Anyway, can we sell diesel here? We can actually sell diesel down there. So what I'm thinking we do is we get out our tanker. We'll still have something like 30,000 to spend on oil. Oh, you know what? We need to put all the systems in for that anyway. Let's just do that. Sorry, this video is literally all over the place because I wasn't sure what I was going to do today, and I wanted to try and figure it out at the same time as playing, and we have now figured it out. We need to work on the tanker more, unfortunately. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to the inside of every single one of these tanks, and I'm going to go ahead and delete this piece and this piece on literally every single one. Also, what is going on here? What is this all about? Hang on. Is that 2 walls? That is actually 2 walls. Alright, well, I'm fine with that. We'll have a double wall in this one. Sure. Anyway, delete this and this. Delete all of this, because this shouldn't be here. And unfortunately, that creates some issues. Oh, of course it does. Oh, of course it does. Alright, delete the one next to it then. Sure. We're then going to do the same on this one and this one. And then this one and this one and this one and this one and this one. Oh, that's it, actually. Alright, cool. So, where is that hole that we have issues with? Here? Here. Here. Whoa. Hold on, now I'm very confused. That one's fine. Whereas this one isn't fine because of this. Because that's actually level with this. That's okay. Right, okay. So we'll have it just the way that it is then. That's fine. So now what I need to do is get some fluid pots and essentially shove it in each of those. This is going to be our gas relief. So if I can shove this into every single one of these, then we'll go inside. We'll get ourselves a gas valve. And then we'll shove a pot on the bottom as well. That should be pretty good. Okay, so this is a gas relief valve. All we need to do now is actually shove this into each of these, allowing gas to flow freely, I think. I think that'll be fine. Maybe. Is this what we need? Is this what we forgot last time? I'm not entirely sure, but we'll go with that for now. Okay, so from there, what are we going to do? Well, I'm actually going to go ahead and run a pipe down the center. Well, I say down the center, down here. And essentially, we are going to be shoving these guys into here like this. So that one's going to go into there. We then need to go into the next tank, which is just going to be in line with this, I think. There we go. And then obviously in line with this one, in line with this one, in line with this one, in line with, I think, this one, and in line with this one. So that's where all of the oil is actually going to be able to go in to the tanks. Okay, so let's do this in a slightly different color. A slightly different color being bright pink. And we're going to go ahead and get some valves. Now, I don't know if this is a good or a bad idea, but we're going to have each individual valve actually controlled from each individual place. So each of these is going to be like this. If we want to fill up this tank, we open this one and this one. If we want to fill up this tank, we close those ones and we open these ones instead, and so on and so on. Yes. Okay. From there, we're going to go to pipes, and essentially we're going to attach them all together. So this goes on here, and we send this down backwards. We attach this guy onto each of them, and that should be fine, including that one. There we go. From there, we attach these guys together, going all the way down, and that is awesome. Yes. All right, that's kind of ugly, but that's what we're going to go with for right now, unfortunately. So let's just go ahead and try and box this in at least a little bit to try and make it look a little bit nicer. But I do think it is kind of an ugly thing. I might even do this. There we go. And then in the center, we're going to have some dials, and that'll be fine. I might even... Oh, we can't even fit through there, but that's fine. I might put the buttons here as well in order to either turn these on or off and in or out, I think. I don't know. Is that a good idea? Maybe. Alright, so what we'll have here is fluid in and fluid out, and then we'll also have this dial, and on this dial we have all tanks combined. So I'm going to add up each of the tanks, and hopefully, once we've actually combined them all together, we will see how much fuel or liquids, or oil, or whatever, we've actually got inside of here. The other thing we're going to do as well is actually grab these, and because we have... How many tanks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we have 7 tanks, we're actually going to go ahead and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And that'll allow us to actually see how much fuel we've got in each of them. Which, I guess, will be fine. There we go. Okay, so now each tank on the inside actually needs a meter. So I'm going to go through each of these and essentially put... a meter in all of them. There we go, including there, and that's all good. We now need to connect the meters up to each of these dials, and then we need to add all of the meters together and put it into this dial right here. Okay, so there we go. That is all connected, which is pretty nice. So now we should realistically be able to both put oil into the tanks and take oil out of the tanks as well. Now, a lot of you guys might be like, well, you can't actually take oil from up there, because that's not how things work. But in Stormworks, it doesn't matter. That is actually how this works. So there we go. We've got our oil system in, and it is very, very basic. But it should work, I think. Okay, so now that we've done everything that we wanted to do, let's go ahead and do this. There we go, and we're going to actually build a thing right here. I've also actually added these railings down the sides because I thought that might be nice. Just in case, you know, we maybe fall off. Or almost fall off, I should say, because now we've got railings. Hopefully, we won't fall off. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and merge all of these together as we go down and attach it onto there. We're then going to go ahead and box this in, and we're going to build 2 separate spires, just like this. There we go. Excellent. We'll attach that together, and then we will go to rockets. This is going to spend quite a bit of our money, but we're going to do this up into the sky, just like that. From the top of this, or pretty much the top of this, like there, we're going to go ahead and put this guy in, build it out to the side a bunch, grab one of these, shove it onto there in white. There we go. And now, instead of the rope going from here back all the way down to there, we're going to have it intersect in the center. So like this, and like this. There we go. And then from there, down to there, and from there up to here. Go ahead and spawn that in, and what does that look like? I think that looks about right. I think that's probably fine. I don't know whether this spire should be a different color or whatever, but for now, we'll leave it as is. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, so the next thing we gotta comprehend is actually the separate bulkheads. So I think the whole front of the ship is gonna be its own thing. I am gonna go ahead and box it off right here, which is probably fine. We're then gonna go backwards, probably like 2 of these. There we go. So if I can line this up somewhat correctly and do this, that seems like a good idea. If we go ahead and delete this guy, yes, it's in the correct place. That's good. We're then going to go backwards to the rear of this. And we're going to line this one up. There we go. And we're going to do this. So this is going to be the bulkhead at the back. There we go. And then we're going to go forwards too. So this one and this one. We'll go out and we'll do this together. There we go. So this is a separate bulkhead as well. This is then separate as well. This is separate. And this is all separate too. I kind of want to do one here as well. So I'm going to do that as well. So one in here, one in here. We've then got this one, this one, this one, and this one, which I am going to split into 2 as well. So let's go ahead and delete all of this and do that. There we go. So this will be 1, this is 1, and then the rest of them. So now in all of those, I actually need to add some bilge pumps in order to pump out any of the water that we might get in there from damage. Oh guys, it might be that time in the video where we actually change the color of the thing as well. What if it was yellow? Nah, actually I don't want it to be yellow. Let's go with maybe a blue again. Not that blue though. Not that blue either. Ooh, this blue? Yeah, you know what? That actually looks pretty good. We're gonna go with that blue for now. So yeah, what if it was blue? Excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and save this now. I don't think we're going to use this just yet. I'm actually going to go to sleep through a few nights, and we're going to try and get a mission that we can do, and we'll go and do that. Now that is a mission I want. Hopefully it's nearby. It sort of is. Let's go ahead and get in our boat and sail out there and hopefully rescue all 7 people. That is awesome. We also have to extinguish fires, so our boat, we can now actually use our fire extinguisher. Not this boat, obviously, but the other one. This one right here. Let's go ahead and change its color as well, because, you know, fun. And we'll go from there. What about like a bright blue? Yeah, that looks crazy. Let's do it. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and set a waypoint right for there. We'll go ahead and shove it into here, turn the autopilot on. We're then going to do this and this. We're going to set this to about 50, and we're going to go ahead and throttle up to 73. Yeah, there we go. Deck lights can go on, cabin lights can go on, nav lights can go on, and we will be there soonish. It's only 6 kilometers away, not too far. Okay, something that this boat needs, that I was just thinking about, is maybe some dials right here that actually show us engine temperature and engine RPS. Because at the minute, you have to go downstairs in order to actually see that, and the temperature is 48 degrees, which is actually completely fine, so let's go back up. There we go, close the door, very nice. How am I actually cooling those? Oh, it's done by the side right here. We put radiators here. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. Alright, I'm going back inside. Good night. Oh, would you look at that? There is the emergency. So, let's go ahead and get our water cannon ready. Look at that! That is awesome. It fires so far. And we're going to just drive straight into this and hopefully put out all of the fires very, very easily. But that is actually very much engulfed in flames. This could be a difficult mission. Alright, so we are very, very close now. Let's go ahead and throttle down and actually turn off our engines. There we go. And let's go ahead and put out this fire. Okay, so hopefully that is going to do its job. I'm assuming that it is. I'm just going to go ahead and spray it from side to side, up and down, and there we go. We have actually managed to extinguish the fires. Very nice. Now we have to get, what, 7 people on board? That's actually quite a lot of people. I don't actually have that many seats. But yes, let's go ahead and attempt it. So we're going to jump across, grab the first guy we can see, who is incapacitated. We're going to run backwards, and I am actually going to go ahead and medkit them back to life. So shove them on the floor for now. No, I'm an idiot. I forgot. Oh, I totally forgot. Loads of people on here are going to be dead too, and that's really annoying. I forgot that last time I said I was going to add a defibrillator, and then clearly I haven't added a defibrillator. So if anybody's dead on here, which there is dead people, I can't do anything about it. This guy's almost going to die, so I'm going to go ahead and fix him. Everyone else is going to be dead, aren't they? Unless there's a defibrillator on this boat somewhere, I'm going to cry. Oh, that sucks. It's so annoying. Wait, is this ladder really... Oh, no. How do I get out of here? Oh, I'm going to have to do... Oh... How do I... Alright, I've closed it, and then I've jumped up. No, I haven't closed it. Did I manage it that time? Yes. Okay, that's really dumb. That's really dumb. Right, well anyway, the fire's out. That's okay. I don't think there's going to be a defibrillator on this boat. And that does totally mean... Oh, there's another dead person. That it's kind of a wasted journey. We're going to lose... Well, not money, not really, but we're going to lose profit. And obviously, losing profit isn't a good thing. Yeah, we're literally only going to be able to save these 2 people. That's it. That's it, because everyone else is dead, and it takes me longer than... how long... Ah! Unless, actually, hold on, is there a hospital nearby? Nah. There's no way I get all of these guys to hospital, so... It's just these 2. It's literally just these 2 guys. That one... And, oh, almost fell in the water. And this one. Oh, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That's so annoying. Like, I completely forgot. Because I haven't actually played this series in a few days. But yeah, there we go. Alright. Whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and start our engines. Throttle them up. And let's leave. Goodbye, boat and dead people. Goodbye, boat and dead people. See you later. Okay, let's go ahead and set our waypoint to here for now. And I guess we'll try and just take them straight to the ship. That seems like a cool idea, actually. Let's go to the hospital ship. Is that it? That might be the hospital ship, and which is... There's something really silly here. Obviously, if that is the hospital ship, I might have been able to actually get those guys on board and actually have that work, but I don't know. Hey, that is the hospital ship. It has to be. Let's go ahead and check if that is actually... Yeah, 1.5. That could be... Oh, it definitely is the hospital ship. Right, okay, let's go ahead and remove this. We're gonna have to sail up next to it and just, like, try and, I guess, board it somehow. I don't know how that's gonna work. But I'm sure we'll be able to do it. So let's go ahead and turn this off. And we'll just keep going in the direction of it, I guess. Hello there! Alright, this might be kind of difficult to actually get on board, but we are gonna go ahead and try anyway. I'm gonna have to drive, like, sort of past it, and then we will turn around and... I guess try and, like, dock up next to it. I don't know how that's gonna work, but let's try it. So let's go ahead and cruise our way around. Yes. Hopefully we can catch it. What if it's just way faster than me? Nah, it's not. It's not. Right, so we're gonna drive over to it. Yes, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut throttle really quickly. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves a rope from somewhere right here. That's fine. Oh, I need to connect onto there. Just a dead guy. They're actually very much in the way right now. That's really annoying. Anyway, drive forwards. Here we go, and jump out again. We're gonna grab this, and we're gonna attach it onto here. Sure, that hopefully is gonna be fine. Yeah, we're getting dragged into it, but we are actually a-okay still, so that's good. I'm gonna chuck this person overboard so they don't know. So they don't know what I've done. And I'm gonna grab these two, and we're gonna obviously fix them. Well, not fix, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna try and do it this way. This is presumably a really bad way of fixing things, but there you go. Right, so he's on. Very nice. We're then gonna jump back across, and we're gonna do the same thing right here with this guy. And bosh! There we go. Alright, good. Let's go ahead and jump back on our boat, disconnect this, and let's return home. What just happened? I went into my map, I set a waypoint, and now we've rammed into the, we rammed straight into the ship! Oh, that's not good. That is actually really bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and floor it back. We're gonna have to go back home. Whilst that's happening, I'm gonna have to try and repair it. So, drop this on the ground, grab one of these. Let's go to the front of the boat and start repairing. Because, I don't want to dry. I don't want to die. Alright, there we go. And I really don't want to sink, because that would suck. But there we go. It looks like it's fully repaired anyway. We're good. Okay, so, we are getting very, very close to our base, which is nice. We haven't sank again, which is also a pretty good thing. And I'm going to put a defibrillator straight in here as soon as we get back. I don't know why I didn't put one in the first place, but I do have an SMG, so that's good. As if I've got a machine gun over a defibrillator in a rescue game. Anyway, let's go ahead and get one straight away. There it is. Okay, so, white, yes. I'm going to shove it. I don't know where I should actually put it. Here, for now. There we go. It's actually on both sides, so now we actually have two, and that's all good. Yes. Alright, save it really quickly. There we go. And now we are fan-dabby-dozy. Alright, very nice. Let's go to sleep. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get a defibrillator right here, and I think I'll actually shove it into there, just like this. And that's fine, there you go. So now we actually have it in this this boat as well, which is of course our tanker. So there we go, save that. Very nice. The other thing I wanted to do with this is, because it looks like an old school tanker, what if we actually made like some of it this color? Which I guess could be a nice thing, or could look awful. I don't really know. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint a little bit of this, like so, and maybe it'll look good, maybe it won't. I'm not sure, but yeah. So let's go ahead and paint all that. We're then gonna paint across here, and what that allows us to do is jug this. We're then gonna jug this, except from it actually paints the inside, doesn't it? So we're gonna go ahead and do this real quick. If we go to the back end, has that painted the inside? Yes, it has. Really, though, this isn't like a bad color, so maybe we could actually have the interior be this color. That would be fine. Anyway, paint all that, paint these guys, and jug that in. Okay, so, what do you guys think of this color on the outside of a boat? Does it look okay? Does it look weird? Only on, like, the bottom bit. Obviously, the top bit could stay white. I think that looks kind of cool. We're then going to go ahead and do the same thing back here, except we're going to leave the roof as is. Let's go ahead and paint these guys. I'm going to leave that little panel right there white, and I'm going to go ahead and paint all the way around this just like so. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Go ahead and paint this little bit as well, because I can. And I guess the rear as well, so paint this, and most of this. Alright, very, very nice. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm actually kind of happy with this. I might actually even introduce like some brown for like the roof. I don't know whether that looks good or bad or ugly or what. Don't know. Does that look good? Maybe it does. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know whether we should have this color or not. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. And then I think over here, I'm going to go ahead and do it here too. All the way around the outside. And I think I like it, but I don't know. I think that looks fine. Alright, well, anyway, I think I'm going to leave this here for now. I want to say thank you guys very, very much for watching. Sorry that I didn't have a defibrillator. That doesn't make much sense. But yeah, overall, I'm actually still enjoying this series and having a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.